Liosenchi Manyavu, Inepo Lourdes Dayak. Good day, may Creator be with you. My name is Lourdes Escalante. I am a member of the Pascua Yaqui tribe of Arizona. I am also a member of Alianza Indígena Sin Fronteras, also known as the Indigenous Alliance Without Borders. I am here to provide an anonymous testimony of a community member who is also a tribal member of the Pascua Yaqui tribe. This person's testimony details their experience being detained by ICE. And keep in mind that this testimony is not meant to create fear. It is meant to create a piece of awareness and awareness in the community that this is happening. This person has asked to remain anonymous, and here is their written testimony. Hello, I've chosen to remain anonymous for the safety of my family. In late January of 2025, sometime after the inauguration, I was walking at night near the Xavier District of the Tohono O'odham Nation. I noticed a van driving slowly behind me. At first, I thought it was normal, but after about 10 minutes of it continuing to follow me, I began to feel nervous. Something in my instincts told me that something wasn't right, so I started running out of fear. The van then sped up toward me, pulled in front of me, and the people inside tackled me. They told me they were police, but I noticed their vest and realized it was ICE, and they told me I was under arrest for suspicious activity. I was taken to a center, placed in a room, and told I would be questioned soon. I waited in that room for about 5 hours. During that time, all I could hear were people yelling, others crying, and at one point, an agent screaming at someone. Quote, this includes profanity. This quote states, "Shut your fucking mouth before I beat your goddamn ass," end quote. The entire place felt hostile and frightening. When they finally came in to question me, the first thing they asked was if I was a U.S. citizen. I told them yes, and I explained that I am a member of the Pascua Yaqui tribe of Arizona. They asked for identification, and I handed them my driver's license, my state ID, and my tribal ID. They inspected them and told me that my tribal ID was not a valid form of identification and that my other two IDs seemed fake. I explained that they were real and that a tribal ID is valid because it identifies me as a citizen of a federally recognized tribe. They told me not to get smart with them. They told me I was an illegal. And they said they could do anything they wanted to me as long as I was there. They had also told me they would do, quote, do anything in our power to have illegals like you deported and if not killed, end quote. I told them that wasn't true, that I am from here and that I am a U.S. citizen. They eventually left the room, and about 7 or 8 hours later, they returned and told me I was going to be released. I was escorted out, and as I walked past, I heard certain agents making comments like, "I can't wait to get rid of them all," and, quote, "I'm gonna turn them into my slaves," end quote. By the time I stepped outside, the sun was already going down. I'm thankful that nothing physical happened to me other than being tackled, but I was extremely worried about the people I heard inside and what they might have been going through. Once I was released, I called a friend who came to pick me up. We went to get food because none of us were given anything to eat or drink during all those hours at the center. I never reported this incident out of fear for my family's safety. Even now, I am choosing to remain anonymous, but I am grateful to have my story told. Thank you. And this is the end of the statement. Please keep yourself safe, and if you would like to take any workshops or further educate yourself on what's going on, the Alianza Indígena Sin Fronteras, we will be hosting Know Your Rights trainings and we hope to start those at the end of this month. It's January 2026. We hope to start those at the end of this month, and we specifically want to offer that training, the Know Your Rights trainings, to tribal members of the Tohono O'odham Nation, all districts within the Tohono O'odham Nation, and the Pascua Yaqui tribe of Arizona. So if you're interested in attending these trainings, please go to our website. It is www.indigenousalliance.org. Chocotesia, muchísimas gracias. Thank you everybody for listening in to this testimony.